Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and we're here for the Naked Truth, finally on our regular day. Again, we're here with Jennifer Bleacher. Yay!
Yay! I'm so
go
I'm
ahead.
so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to be back on with you, Liz.
I know, I love it when we get to do a show together.
Me too. And it's not that often because we usually help each other out with scheduling and are doing opposite shows, so it's awesome.
And are you free next weekend? Because we've had a scheduling change.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. So next weekend I'm gonna. Have you heard of WoW, World of Warcraft?
We were just playing that. My husband's playing it right next to me.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay. So David's a huge WoW fan, and we're going to Minneapolis to attend the premiere of the movie WoW, the WoW movie. And there's gonna be all these podcasters there, and yeah, it's a big deal.
Awesome. And our guest tonight is Lindsey Broussard.
Hey, hey.
Hey, welcome, Lindsey.
Thanks.
Lindsey, can you tell us a little bit about just some of your basic stats, like where you started and all that?
I had surgery in Tijuana through a company called A Lighter Me. My doctor was Elias Ortiz. I had surgery on November 19th of 2015, so I'm a little over 6 months out. My heavy weight was 247. My surgery weight was 234, and I'm currently 156.
156, awesome.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen those numbers.
That's kind of amazing, yeah. So I just like to check in with everybody's week. I won't start with myself. So Jennifer, I know you've had a week.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm free. I'm sorry, I have to just check in real quick. I'm freaking out. Guys, did I post the live link to Facebook?
Oh, are people
audience people? Somebody text me or PM me and let me know if because I was trying to I like to have our show up in a separate window so I can catch live questions as they come in.
Yes,
and every time
on Facebook said it's the Hangout links, not the YouTube link.
Okay, so let me delete that.
Okay, I'll talk about. Well, Lindsey, how's your week? I know you just came back from vacation, right?
Yeah, vacation was awesome. I didn't want to come back, so this week's been kind of shitty.
Where'd you go?
We went to San Antonio and did all kinds of things, and it was crazy busy. I got like 18,000 steps every day that we were there. Yeah, got a lot done. But I was feeling great, and as soon as I came back home, I started feeling like crap. I was like, we just need to stay on vacation all the time.
Exactly. That makes it much better. My week's been okay. Everybody knows I was very sad and pathetic in my video this week, but I started feeling better.
I know, Liz. I just wanted to fly to California.
Yeah. It made me feel so bad because people were messaging me saying that it was making them cry. It's like, don't cry. So I'm in a much better place. It's all good. Life is fine. I had to drive to LA. I live in Orange County, which is like 45 miles south of LA. And I had to drive to LA practically every day for work last week. So I was on the freeway an average of about 4 hours a day every day last week. So that kind of sucked. But wasn't a fan of that. And I typically work from home, so my commute is upstairs to my office. So I was not a fan. And I have to do it tomorrow, and I have to do it on Tuesday. And then I don't have to do it anymore for a while. So Jennifer, do you want to talk about your week, or do you want me to go since you're...
I'm still trying to fix these.
Okay.
You guys, my life is just so effed up. Every aspect.
Well, you deal with that. I'll talk to Lindsey, and then you chime in. We'll skip over to community. Or do you want me to do community celebrations before we start with Lindsey?
Now let's ask Lindsey one question. Let me finish this, and then we'll get to community celebrations.
Very good.
Okay.
So you told us a little bit about your surgery. Can you tell us just about you a little bit, where you live, how old you are, what you do, blah, blah, blah?
I live in Louisiana. I am 34. I'm a legal assistant. I'm a mom. I have 2 girls. Married.
Huh? Did you say you have 2 4-year-olds?
No, two girls.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
How old are they?
They are 14 and 11.
And you're getting right into that fun time with the 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky you.
11 is not far behind.
That was the age I was really glad I had a boy.
I bet.
I have a almost 14-year-old boy, and I have the same thought. Like, I'm so glad I have a boy.
So much less drama, because I had stepdaughters who were I think they were like 14 and 16 when my son was born. So yeah, did that boy way easier.
Wow.
And 2 very cute cats.
4 dogs.
2 cats, 4 dogs, and 2 kids and a husband.
And, like, how many chickens? Like 11, 12 chickens?
You have chickens, too? You know Mama Mia?
Oh, awesome.
Melissa Reed and her chickens?
Huh?
You know Mama Mia, Melissa Reed, and her chickens?
I don't know.
Yes, I'll have to send you her YouTube channel. She actually has a chicken tattooed on her cat.
I need one of those.
She loves her chickens.
Presley Forever has chickens, but I didn't know that she did.
Now, have you met any of our other Louisiana people, Katie or Tanya?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Do you live anywhere near them? Because Katie says she sees Tanya at Walmart all the time.
I think they're in Lafayette, so, I mean, I guess I could. It's like an hour away.
Yeah.
So I have to check them out.
Okay, ladies, I am ready to do community celebration.
Awesome. Do you want to say anything about your week, or you want to jump into community celebrations?
You know, this is what I'll say about that. Is so everyone who everybody who follows me on Facebook or is friends with me or David on Facebook knows that David lost his job on Friday, and we've just been dealing with that for the last couple days. But it's actually kind of an exciting thing because it could be leading to better things in our lives, which we're very excited about. So we'll have more about that on our podcast, Under the Bleachers. So if you don't follow us on Under the Bleachers, you should, because a lot is going to be happening over the next few months, over the next year. So
can you post totally follow us in this YouTube thing? Because I forget.
Yes. I will post a link to that in the description box of this show, and as well as a link to Lindsey's channel. Lindsey, what is the name on your YouTube channel? Is it Lindsey Broussard?
Broussard BSG.
Okay, so I have the link to your channel, but I just need to I couldn't remember what the name was on there, so I will do all of that after the show tonight. So let's go into community celebrations. Gretchen and Courtney, they went horseback riding for the first time. Now, was this last weekend?
No, this was like 3 weeks ago, and Gretchen kept telling me to recognize it, and I kept forgetting. So, anyway.
We do need to celebrate that. Congratulations, ladies. How fun. Trisha Pretty O'Neill is celebrating her 1-year surgiversary, and if she's watching, I just want to give her a very special message. Trisha, you are such an amazing woman, and I am so, so proud of you and everything that you've accomplished, and I am so lucky and privileged to call you a friend. So congratulations on your 1-year surgiversary, and everything that you've been accomplishing in this past year. So, so proud of you. Lisa VSG English had plastics this week, and I cannot wait to get a video update from her on how all that's going.
I think I got an announcement she posted somewhere.
Was it a YouTube? It wasn't a video though, right?
No, I don't think so. I think maybe it was on Facebook.
Yeah. And Nirvana Nirvana had surgery. Now, would you call this a revision, or would?
Well, I think she just had her lap band removed. I don't know if she had the distal bypass this time. I haven't caught up on videos. Do you know, Lindsey?
Waiting until she's going to wait it out and see how she feels in a few months.
Yeah, that's what I think. And she'll be our guest in July. She'll be a guest in July.
Yay! We had her on once before. That was a super fun show. You should check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And that's when we decided we needed to have her on again, right, Liz? There just wasn't enough time.
To talk about. There wasn't enough time.
Precious A. Roberts is celebrating her birthday this week. Happy birthday, Precious. By the way, Precious is on my guest dream list bucket list. Like, I have all these guests I want on the show. She's on there. Just take note, Liz.
Let me take note of that. Did you meet her at WLSFA?
Yes, and I actually asked her if she would be on the show, and her husband's in the military, and they're moving to Germany. And so if we can't get her in before then, she'll do it from Germany, she said.
Ooh, awesome. Okay, I'll reach out to her because I have to get to work on the schedule soon.
For the fall. It's going to be an exciting fall this year.
Yeah.
Brooke RNY is down 100 pounds, as well as SJ Hamilton.
Yeah.
Congratulations, ladies. That's awesome.
Next week, SJ from
Dang it! I wish I could do the show.
SJ's gonna be on next week.
Next week. We had to switch it around because she was supposed to be on the 19th, but it's Father's Day, and it's my son's 20th birthday, and I really wanted to do her show, and she really wanted me to do it, so I agreed to move it up a week.
Cool.
Aww. Tiffany Clark is celebrating her 1-year surge anniversary, and she's down 130 pounds. That's awesome. Congratulations. Miss Beautiful.
Oh, wait, let me go back to Tiffany. If you haven't subscribed to her, you should. She posted a lot of videos from WLSFA. I don't know how I didn't get to meet her there. Did you meet her?
No, I'm so. I've been watching the videos she's been posting from WLSFA, and I'm like, why didn't I meet her?
No, she was there. So Tiffany, next time.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta come up, introduce yourself, say hi, I'm Tiffany. Unless I met her at registration desk, then it would have been too quick, and I met like 100 people in a span of an hour. But otherwise, yeah, I would have liked to have met her. So hopefully next year I get to meet Tiffany. Miss Beautiful Alicia is celebrating her 3-year surge anniversary. Courtney just graduated with her master's degree. So congratulations, Courtney. It's so exciting. Jess Wojcicki is celebrating her 2-year surge anniversary. Connie Collins, congratulations.
And Jess also made her first video on her 2-year surge anniversary, which I haven't watched yet. But I met her briefly in Chicago, and she is like one of the people I wish I would have had a whole day to spend with.
I loved her. She is awesome. I did not know she made a video. I will have to find it and subscribe to her.
YouTube Addicts or whatever.
Addicts? Okay. And if you guys are watching and you're not part of the Facebook YouTube Addicts page, you totally need to join that because that's where most people post their videos. We can all stay connected. Connie Collins is just celebrating the birth of her baby girl. Congratulations, Connie. Isn't Connie just one of the most beautiful people ever, too? She's
gorgeous.
And Bridget, our aka Gastric Tiger, they are celebrating their 2-year wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. They're one of my favorite couples, and we actually get to see them, and they're going to come visit David and I in September. I can't wait. So excited. Kim Buchanan, we're just sending her some positive thoughts and love her way. She lost somebody very close to her recently, and we just want her to know that we're thinking about her. Losing Lily is celebrating her 9-year wedding anniversary and her 3-year surge anniversary. So what a great weekend. Catherine and Gerald Dadson, also known as Sister Scaleback, and her husband, who also had weight loss surgery, they just completed their first 5K today. And they had like just the cutest pictures on there. I love she was wearing her WSFA shirt.
But it wasn't his first 5K because he did the 5K at WLSFA. I don't know if she did.
Oh, maybe it was her first 5K then.
It was her first 5K, yeah.
Okay, but not his. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, congratulations, guys. So proud of you. You know that black and white shirt they were wearing? Just side note real quick. Did you get one of those from WSFA?
I got no shirts at WLSFA where I was when the shirts were being given out.
Yeah, I didn't get a black and white one. I don't know why.
Black and white one, I didn't get any shirts at WLSFA.
I got the blue one because I was a volunteer.
If anybody has extra WLSFA shirts, I think you should mail me one. Just saying.
Or put them on the website so you can buy them.
I will buy one for sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that it for community celebrations?
That's it. I'm sorry, there were a lot, but it's actually a good thing because the community celebrations, as Liz knows, that's why I do this show is for the community celebrations. So I did connect it.
I love that. So you get now. So am I echoing?
Yeah, the sound's off.
I can't hear Liz.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, the sound is off.
Jennifer, what question or second?
Okay, I think you said ask a question. Is my sound off too?
No, you're good.
Okay. Sounds weird to my earbuds. Here we go. Just so you know, it's not usually like this crazy. Just so you know. So, let's see. Okay, so you originally had surgery because of severe illness that you were struggling with. Can you talk about that and how weight loss surgery has impacted that?
Let's see. A couple years ago, I was diagnosed with AS, ankylosing spondylitis, and fibromyalgia, and I wasn't able to do the things that I was doing before, like I was doing jujitsu and working out and stuff, and that plus the medication just started, and just not feeling well in general. The weight just started coming on. Like within a few months, I gained like 60 pounds, and I was already overweight when I gained that 60 pounds. So it just kind of got out of control, and I couldn't exercise or do anything. It didn't matter what I ate; it wouldn't come off. And then I decided to have surgery.
Did you have like a certain waiting period before you were able to have surgery?
No. I went to my doctor here, and I told her, I was like, look, my BMI is saying I'm morbidly obese, and I have to do something now. Mm. And she referred me to a weight loss doctor in Lafayette, and I started looking into it, and the cost was just ridiculous. My insurance wouldn't cover it. So that's when I decided to go to Mexico.
Oh, okay. So okay. And I'm sorry. To me, it still sounds really crackly. Liz.
Yeah, I don't think it's me because I logged on a different computer and it's still both of you guys sound crackly. So it may be somebody else.
So Liz, you sound perfectly clear to me now. Do I still sound
clear now? You sound clear now. Lindsay, can you talk?
Hi.
Lindsay, you sound a little crackly.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to log off and log back in?
Yes. Okay, how do I do that?
Just close out the window and click on the link again and come back.
Yep, hang on. Okay. Yeah, I think it might.
Okay, so what's new, Jennifer?
Yeah. Well, I want to tell people. Indria VSG is saying that there's no link to the Google Plus. But what's it called? The discussion thing, the live Q&A. She says there's no link to it, but I have it open. It's there. So I don't know what's wrong, but I can.
Well, if you guys want to, oh, people are messaging me and I'm not noticing. Okay, you can message me your questions if that's not working at 714-625-5663.
And also, if you comment just directly on the video, the YouTube video, I can see all those comments. I can see Chicago Kim, Pete Rocks, and Indria VSG are all watching right now and have commented.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's better now. I can hear you, Lindsay. Okay. Awesome. I think we're back to normal. So, and I wasn't here, so I don't know where you guys are.
So, Liz, I'll just go ahead and ask the next question. It was yours, but I'll go ahead and ask it. So tell us a little bit about your history with weight.
Oh, wait. Sorry, can I go back to one other thing from the first question? Yeah. Sorry, Lindsay. We haven't done this in a while. Yeah. You had your surgery in Mexico. Can you talk a little bit about your decision to do that and how you came to that decision and how that experience was for you?
I was on YouTube and I came across Clusie L's channel, and that's when I started learning about gastric sleeve. And so I was researching gastric sleeve from there, and then I came across Sleeve Mel 2015, and she's awesome. Subscribe to her.
Writing it down.
She had went through the entire process. She documented everything, and so I started researching the company, A Lighter Me, and the doctor she used. And then I found the Facebook group, and there were like thousands of people that are going through the process, have been through the process. And I just got on the bariatric websites and researched them and decided that it would be the right thing for me to do. And it would be the only way I'd be able to do it.
And I don't think I would have ever thought about doing that before I had surgery, and because I wasn't on YouTube until after I had surgery. But afterwards, when I watched people's videos, their life experience was way nicer than mine at Kaiser's. Their setup was much better.
Well, yeah, like we got put up in a hotel the first night. They picked us up at the airport in San Diego, drove us to Mexico, put us up in a hotel. The next day I had surgery at the hospital. And the hospital is just for bariatric patients. Had surgery, spent 2 nights there, 2 more nights at the hotel, and they took us on a trip, like shopping trip, and to eat some broth, and husband got all kinds of good
We were joking when Sherry, the real Share Bearer, I don't know if you know her. I don't know if people know the people, if you would know the people who, came up around us, because she doesn't make videos anymore, but her wife also went to have surgery in Mexico, and Patty and I picked them up in San Diego, and Sherry was talking about how at the hotel they would say, broth lady, you want broth?
They had the best, the broth sucked, their popsicles were great. But they were so nice. They were really, really good people.
Jody just texted me and wanted me to let you know that she and Emma are meeting up right now and watching you together.
Yay! I love Jody.
I do too. She's so sweet. Okay, so now I'll go back to the question Jennifer was asking, which was, why don't you tell us a little about your history with weight throughout your life?
Okay. It was pretty normal until I was 19 and I got pregnant, and I was 120. And then the last couple months of my pregnancy, I got preeclampsia, and my weight just went out of control. I gained 60 pounds within a couple months. It was insane. And then I had her early. She was a month early. And then after she was born, I got my weight back down to 155, about where I'm at now, close, And then it started creeping back up. And then 3 years later, get pregnant again, and I think I was at 170. And then I gained 30 pounds with her. And got that down a little bit, but then it crept back up, and then stopped smoking, gained another 30 pounds. Started when I left their sperm donor. I moved in with my parents, and then I for my I guess social time was playing video games, which is when I started playing World of Warcraft. So I was going to work and then playing video games, and I wasn't doing anything, and then the weight just kept going up. And then one day I decided enough was enough. I think I was at probably 220, and I started working out every day like crazy and eating rabbit food, and I lost 40 pounds. And then I met this guy over here, and then
Let's see him.
Hello.
Hi, this guy over here.
That's Brandon. So I met him, and we stayed pretty active. And I knew I'd had back pain since I had had my first child at 19, but it wasn't until around 2010 or maybe 2008 when I really started feeling weird pains and stuff, and started feeling like something was wrong with me. And then in 2010 we got together, and I started putting on weight, started feeling bad, and we started doing jiu-jitsu and MMA, and then we were doing that 6 days a week, and I lost all the weight I gained. I got back down to 180, and then gained it all back again, and then some, and then lost 50 pounds and gained it all back, and then the symptoms with everything just kept getting worse, and my doctor finally listened to me when I told her something is wrong. I started having tremors and just weird, all this crazy stuff going on. Mm-hmm. And then they put me on all these medications, and I couldn't do anything, and I was so tired, and then it just ballooned up from there. Within 3 months, I gained another 60 pounds. So
now I may have missed this when I was. Now we're echoing again.
Oh, that's happening because somebody has their mic up too loud.
Okay.
I think it was.
Okay, that's
my speakers to see if that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. So I may have missed this, and if I have, you don't have to repeat it. But I know what fibromyalgia is, but what is it? What is it?
Ankylosing spondylitis. It's.
Did you talk about what that was before when I was off?
No, not really. It's it mainly affects the neck and the back and the hips, but it can cause arthritis everywhere, and usually doesn't show up until you're older. But apparently, I've had it since I was 19.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wow.
And so that's one of the things you figured out with your doctor?
Was what?
And that's one of the things you figured out with your doctor when you were saying something was wrong?
Yes. Well, with several doctors. It was a long process. But yeah, then once I finally started getting treated, then the weight just got out of control. So I figured that surgery would be the only way I could drop the weight and get all this weight off of me, because I was falling and it was hurting, and I just needed to get all the weight off. And
it did. That's very... Sorry,
Lindsey,
go ahead.
how tall are you?
I am 5'3". I used to be 5'4".
Okay.
I used to be 5'5".
Why do we all shrink?
I know.
I don't understand that. I was 5'5" and a half, and now I'm 5'4".
I was 5'9", and now I'm 5'8".
What?
Yeah. I was very upset about that.
Me too.
So, Lindsey, did you have, because you had surgery in Mexico, did you have to follow like a pre-op diet plan?
Yes. For 2 weeks, it was like pretty much a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and like a protein and a vegetable for supper. And then for 3 days prior to surgery, it was a liquid-only diet, a clear liquid.
Oh, that had to be tough.
Clear liquid for that many days?
Just 3. It wasn't that bad. And then like one day I was traveling, so I didn't really notice, except for when we got to the airport and there was all this great food everywhere.
I was thinking today about, like, I should go on liquids for 1 day. I don't think I could even do it for 1 day.
No, I couldn't do it now.
I can't even make Jello anymore.
You know, when my gallbladder was giving me so much problems before I had to have it removed, it was literally destroying my liver, which is why I had to have an emergency surgery to have it removed. I had gotten to a point where the only thing I could tolerate was Jello. And other than that, I don't think I could do liquids, clear liquids on my own.
Yeah.
So has surgery been what you expected it to be?
It wasn't a magic fix for my back problems, but I have a little more energy, and I've lost an enormous amount of weight in a very short period of time. So I'm completely satisfied, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
So in terms of like the other things in your life, like work and relationships and friendships, have you seen a change reflected as you've lost weight? I've heard you talk a little bit about your mom, which I thought was interesting.
Mom is a lot more supportive now than she was at first. I think it was kind of weird for her at first. But at work, it's like flip-flopped. People that were nice to me before are bitches to me now. People that were bitches to me before are nice to me now. So I just keep to myself because I don't need any of those people. I have people that loved me before and love me now, so that's who I have around me.
Do you find that you have more confidence in terms of work?
Yeah, I think I'm getting more opportunities to do other projects and stuff. Like right now I'm on this crazy one, and I don't think I would have had that opportunity if I was still 247 or more.
And I think I have this question later on, but it seems appropriate to ask it now. I know in one of your videos you talked about wanting to work in the field of bariatric surgery.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to do long term?
I think so. They've been hiring coordinators for the company that I went through, and they're all based in the U.S. and answer questions and get people started in the process. And I think that would be something awesome, and I could do it from home.
Yes, that's a good thing. Working from home is awesome.
Well, going back to what you just said though about how you're working on something that you don't think you'd be able to work, you wouldn't have been able to work on it when you were heavier. Why is that?
I just don't think it's like people didn't notice me or think I was capable of doing the things that they notice me and think I'm capable of doing now. It's kind of weird. It's
so
like
it was totally biased because you were a heavy person?
I think so. I don't know.
Wow.
It's like I just blended in, but I feel like I blend in more. To me, I blend in more now than I did when I was bigger. I felt like I stuck out like a sore thumb, but apparently at work it's different.
You know, that's very powerful, and I wonder how that is. I mean, because I think the same thing. Like, I feel like I blend in more now. I'm just like an average person now, but in some social situations and work, like, I do stand out more. Like, people are giving me more attention than they did before. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah. So I just need to give two quick shout outs, just real quick. Two quick shout outs to Sarah. Is it Robeson? I think it's Robeson. Sarah, my friend Sarah, in Tennessee, and Kim Stephanopoulos, because they both messaged me to say how hot I look, so I have to give them a shout out. For
yeah, Liz, I love that top.
Hey,
that
awesome.
Top is awesome.
I love you guys. But Kim never catches us live, so I'm so happy that she's catching us live right now.
Yeah, actually, Andrew Holmes said that, Elizabeth, you're rocking that top, hun.
Okay, somebody I don't even know, so that's good. Thank you.
So, Lindsey, what have been your biggest struggles so far?
Eating too fast.
What happened? How does that kind of? For me, it's like when I'm starving.
Yeah.
And then I eat too fast. Is that how it happens for you?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think I would feel hunger, but I am starting to get hungry, and it doesn't last long. I'm gonna take 3 bites and I'm good. But if I take those 3 bites too quickly, then it has to come back, or I'm just miserable until it passes. So, like right before the show, I was shoveling food in my mouth.
I don't usually get sick on food, but I actually ate a donut this morning, and I was sick for like 3 hours. So don't eat donuts, people. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. So I already asked my next question, Jennifer.
So I'll go to the next one. What has been your biggest NSV so far?
Weighing less than my husband. That was the first one. And then wearing a bathing suit out in public without, like, in my bathing suit, the bottoms were actually shorts, but it was a bathing suit that was made to look like shorts, but it wasn't like my bathing suit bottom and then shorts over. Like,
is that what you posted last week? Was that last weekend that you posted that you were wearing shorts in public, or that was your bathing suit, or that was shorts? Okay.
I wore shorts in public, and then I wore like my bathing suit top and bottom, and the back of my top was open, and like I haven't done that in forever. So I wasn't in one piece and shorts, you know. So that was huge for me, and I didn't feel like out of place and awkward. I felt like everyone else.
Well, you weigh 156 pounds, so I'm sure you are just like everybody else.
It was like my first time going on vacation and not having to bring like diaper rash ointment because my legs are rubbing together. Like, usually I'm like dying when I'm on vacation.
Isn't that so awesome?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so even I'm echoing again.
I'm gonna throw this speaker. Okay, it's stuck.
Okay. I'm still hearing myself a little bit. Okay, even though you're still
an echo.
Okay. Even though you're still relatively early out, are there things that you would do differently as far as your surgery goes?
I would have started using like skin lotions and stuff for the loose skin sooner, because now I'm starting to get a lot of loose skin, and I'm afraid.
Now, are you able to work out at all?
No.
No.
I walk, but
18,000 steps, that's nothing to like.
Yeah. I walk, but I'm not able to do the things I used to do. Like, it was insane, all the stuff I used to do, and I just can't. It just hurts. So just do what I can.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you?
You go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was going to say, do you want to go ahead to some of the questions from Facebook, or, I mean, you have plenty of time, so we can just have a conversation.
Okay. Yeah, we can. Well, we do have some questions from Facebook, so let's go ahead and get to those. This is from VSG Jody. Jody Kelly, what do you know now? Wait, sorry. What do you do now to deal with stress since you can't turn to food? That's the first question.
This is not good for you, but it helps.
It does.
Stress.
It does the deal.
I know, like I normally don't drink, but this weekend,
Yes.
yeah. Actually, this is my first glass this weekend, and it's a small glass, and I've only taken this so far. But yeah. So this far out, how much are you able to eat?
Maybe 3 ounces.
Wow.
3 ounces total, protein and whatever else is with it.
Just a few bites, and then I'm done.
You have great restriction then.
Yeah.
So what's it like a day in your life of eating?
At work, I will have coffee with a scoop of Gin Pro first thing, and then
And Gin Pro has like, so I have that like all the attention about that came out like after I had surgery. That has some like huge amount of protein in it, right?
Yeah,
How much protein does a scoop?
30 grams a scoop.
Okay, just like a premium protein. Okay.
There's a lot of controversy about how good Gin Pro is, but I like it, so whatever. But so I have my coffee with the protein, and then about 10 o'clock, if I'm hungry, I'll have a piece of cheese, with the little prepackaged, and then either that or well, no, I don't have the shake till later. For lunch, I usually eat like a P3, those little snack things. Either that or like I'll get some lunch meat and some cheese or some kind of protein. And then if I'm hungry in the afternoon, I'll have a shake. Some days I'm busy and and if I'm not hungry, I won't eat. But I usually try to make sure I get my protein in, and then when I get home, I just eat a little portion of whatever everyone else is having.
So what are your stats in terms of calories and grams of protein, etc.?
I don't check it. I don't keep track. I'm just eating smaller portions. I watch what I eat when I'm at work because it's all planned out. It's all prepackaged. And I eat the same thing every day. So usually, every once in a while I'll get like a soup or something. But I can put away like a good bit of soup.
I used to eat, particularly early post-op, I ate a lot of soup, but I actually do now again too. And then somebody was saying that's like eating and drinking at the same time. Have you guys ever heard that?
Eating and drinking?
Well, you know
soup, like with chunks. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat and drink at the same time, and soup is sort of like that. I was like, oh, maybe.
Huh. I never heard that, and I never thought about it like that. But I guess it makes sense. It's liquid and solid together. Yeah. But Liz, I think you still had a tremendous amount of success even doing that, I think.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fine. I just was like, oh, that's interesting. I never thought about that. I probably ate soup. That's pretty much what was my diet for the first 2 or 3 months post-op.
So Indira is just able to comment live. Woohoo! I'm glad you were able to do that. I don't know what the problem was, why it wasn't working. But welcome.
And Indira, I was talking about you before we came on the air, and that I watched your tag video and learned more about Doctor Who than I ever knew. So. And
then I said, Doctor Who, I love Doctor Who.
And I was like, I didn't know there were 11 Doctor Whos, and Indira's favorite is number 10.
Number 10?
Yes. I don't know.
My favorite's number 9. Okay. What's your favorite go-to snack? This is still questions from HG Jody. What's your favorite go-to snack?
When I'm being good, cheese. And when I'm at home, tortilla chips and salsa. And that's not good. And I know Jody has the same vice.
Okay, so now I'm echoing in my head. Okay, from SJ and Saudi, she has a couple of questions for you. What's your favorite physical attribute post-op?
Probably.
That's what I was going to say. Your collarbones and your shoulders look pretty amazing.
And having a smaller butt. but it's still like a bubble butt.
So what has changed for you? What has changed the most for you mentally in regards to your health post-op?
I pay attention more to what I'm eating, even though I don't always do the right thing. I think about like processed foods, and I like try to get more whole foods in. Even though, I mean, you can't really avoid processed foods whenever you have to get all your protein in. I mean, you'd be eating all day.
At a certain point, I think it just becomes natural to do that. I mean, that's what I noticed, which it never was before. It's like I always shopped like the outsides of the grocery store now.
Yeah.
And I think you sort of answered this. Can you guys hear me? It sounds awful to me.
I hear you.
Okay. And I think you sort of answered this already, but what do you wish you would have focused more on or made more of a priority during the initial post-op period?
Yeah, the skin lotion.
Yeah. Have you, in terms of like the mental, emotional stuff, I don't think I hit that at 6 months post-op. I think it came later for me, but you had less weight to lose. Are you having any mental, emotional stuff related to your weight loss now?
No. I don't miss it.
Okay. Awesome.
So, I have a quick question. Going back to, you were saying you were doing jiu-jitsu that you were doing?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu and MMA.
Are you still able to do that? Do you do that still?
No.
Is it because of the arthritis and, I mean, the fibro?
With the fibro and the arthritis, there's a lot of throws and stuff, and it's painful. Even though it's on a mat, when your nerves are like on high alert, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. And real quick, Liz, just to let you know that Andrew Holmes, that you didn't know, that was actually Wendy Allison commenting accidentally from her fiance's account.
Okay, well now it makes total sense.
So she also said he agrees with her that you look great in the top.
Okay, well then I have to tell you, I have a whole selection of husband and boyfriend Liz pose photos, so he needs to send a Liz pose photo.
Oh, David needs to do a Liz pose.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and make that happen tonight. Okay, next question comes from Chris and Dia Alvarez. Has your energy level increased, and what do you do to release it?
Yes, energy levels have gone up. Before, I was coming home and going straight to that bed and just laying there until I fell asleep. And now I can come home and cook and do whatever. I mean, I'm still not 100%, but it's improved. The release energy, I don't have enough energy to release energy.
Did you? Well, inquiring minds want to know if you got a new espresso maker at Walmart.
No!
No, why not?
They wouldn't take it back. They only had the display, and they wouldn't give it to me.
Well, that sucks. So you haven't had espresso since then? That was like 2 weeks ago.
That was longer than that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go shopping.
I guess. Okay, so the next question is from Patrice Levy, who is Made Up Mama on YouTube. And first, she wants to say that you're incredible.
Oh.
So take that in. Not only have you had great success, but you're incredibly supportive to those of us newbies. That's funny because I think of you as a newbie. So, so how do you find? This isn't her question. This is my question. But how do you find the time to do that, and how are you encouraging to new people on YouTube? And how do you find them?
I don't know. It just happens. And then we do have a Facebook group. It's like surgery. I don't know. I'll send you the link. It's surgery YouTube something.
I think you added. Or you added me.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. I'll post that.
I meet a lot of people through there and start following their channels and stuff. Because there's a post. There's a whenever you put the post at the top of the page, what's that called?
I don't know.
You know what I mean, though. Okay, there's a post up there, and everyone.
Oh, like a sticky or what? I mean, in forums, it's called a sticky, but whatever.
There's their channel right there, so just follow. And then, when people comment, I'll go check out their channel and stuff, and just try and keep up with everybody. It's getting to be a lot of people, though. I feel like
It is.
It's hard.
It's hard to follow everyone, yeah. And to watch everyone, all of the videos that everyone posts, it's really hard.
Yeah. I try to well, I actually do subscribe to everybody who subscribes to me, but I can't always watch all of them, depending on what's going on. But anyway, her question is, how do you keep your motivation up when the weight loss is slower, which I kind of find hard to believe since you've lost 100 pounds in like 6 months, right?
I've had some stalls, so this is the only thing that's ever worked. I've never lost this much weight at one time, and it doesn't, like, come back up, like, immediately. So when I have a stall, I'm like, it's not a gain, so just keep on doing what you're doing or change it. I mean, I feel like a walking science experiment because I'm always having to change variables and
Play it
stuff.
around.
So,
well, how do you change your variables if you're not tracking?
I can keep mental notes, I guess. I don't ever write it down. Sometimes I'll go without my Gen Pro. If I'm not losing, I take away some protein, and if I stop losing, then I'll add some protein. Just kind of play. Usually it's the protein levels, and then I'm like, if I've been eating chips too much, like cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Or this too much.
I know. That's why I haven't lost weight in 6 months. But
yeah, I think I probably would have been a goal by now if I hadn't started drinking wine every day.
And your goal is pretty low, right? Your goal is like
it's my pre-baby weight goal. It's like my super dream goal, but I'm actually happier right now, so I don't know. Whatever happens.
You look great. Can you stand up and show us a body shot? Hey, we should start asking this all the time. I don't usually ask this, but
yeah, she's never asked this before.
I never have, but you look awesome.
Wait. I'm sorry. I was talking. Stand up and talk while you do it.
Do what?
That's it. Perfect. You look great.
I didn't wear a cute outfit.
I think it's cute. That's why I was asking about the jiu-jitsu, because your shoulders are amazing.
Yeah, your shoulders and your arm. Yeah.
Right there, it's actually not developed like it was before. It was huge.
Wow. I'm impressed. We have a live question that came in.
Okay, and then go ahead.
From Indira again. Do you find more people paying you attention or attraction, including or excluding your husband?
Yeah, I think I get paid more attention.
From him or from other people? Should we bring him in so we can talk about it?
And I don't have people like hitting on it. Actually, I used to, when I had a really big butt, I got hit on a lot. Like if I go to the grocery store or something, guys would be like, "Hey girl," and now I just blend in, and I love that. But I think I get more attention from him, so that's cool.
Awesome. Okay, we have a Facebook question too that came in after. It's from Andrea Williams, and it says, "What's the one part of your body that you were pleasantly surprised changed the way it did?"
My butt was the first thing to go. So, keep talking about my butt. This is weird.
This is the Lindsey Butt Show. No.
Yes.
So your butt changed a lot without exercise. I mean, that was just from losing weight.
Yeah, I mean, all I've been able to do is walk. So.
Can I say that your cats are not being that entertaining tonight?
I was just thinking that.
On her videos, they like distract me because they're so entertaining. Oh, you got their attention now. Oh, and the dog's attention.
Oh, there's that.
So in terms of tips for newbies, do you have a couple tips you'd throw out there for new people?
Dang, you caught me off guard.
Sorry. Your cat thinking. Here, I'll ask. I thought that. Oh,
don't let other people make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. I mean, some things work for some people, some things work for other people. Don't compare yourself to people. I mean, I tried to be by the book, but now that I'm further out, I'm just kind of doing me, and I'm not following the rules. But it's still working, so I'm gonna keep doing me. But yeah, the main thing is like don't compare yourself to other people. I see people doing that so much. They're like, I didn't lose this much weight as this person, And we're all at different BMI levels. We're all at different heights, different weights, different variables in our lives. I mean, like I can't work out. Some people can. I mean, it's just different. So
I don't know if you said this in your video, if it was on a Facebook post. I think it was the last weight loss related video you did, which was about your lack of espresso, which was that, you know, people shouldn't take for granted the things that they can do with their bodies. And that really resonated with me, and that's why I went and walked at the beach this morning, is because I heard you say that yesterday, because I was like, what the fuck, I'm sitting here doing nothing. I need to get up and go walk at the beach. But there were way too many people there at 7 o'clock in the morning for my preference. But I mean, I think that's really
surgery back whenever I can still do all that. And,
yeah, absolutely. So one more I'm going to put you on the spot with. Are there any YouTubers you'd like to recommend? Like some newbies and some people that people may not know of that you'd like to throw out there?
Let's see.
She has a list. She has a list.
Indira VSG,
Nice.
Sleep Metal 2015. Y'all have to have those girls on the show.
Okay.
Sleepy Nicks, y'all probably know about Sleepy. She's been around. VSG Jody, you know about her. Sassy. Have you had Sassy on? Sassy VSG?
No, and I just heard about her recently. I'm not sure I follow her.
Chemistry Queen, Christ Follower VSG, Killing Fat Amy with VSG, Lindsey Lou, Lila VSG, Melissa Alf, she's another good one. Let's see, Presley Forever VSG Journey, C. Jane Shrink, SJ, you're going to have SJ on. The Sleep Free, have you had her on before?
No, we haven't. I mean, we've had Scotty, Jody, and you. You are our only three that aren't like either where Jennifer and I are or further out, really.
You're the next generation.
Yeah, the next class, as they call it. Well, actually, you're like 2 classes because you're 6 months post-op and we're like further.
Over 2 years.
Older. If you have the links to these people and you want to send them to me, I'll put them in.
I was going to say the same thing. If you send me the links to these, I will put them all into the description box below, so anybody watching can go and subscribe to everybody you're mentioning.
We got 3 more. Lily VSG, okay. Drea VSG. Have you had Drea on? No?
No, we have not had Drea.
We have not. I mean, really, Scotty, Jody, and you. That's anybody who's like 2 years or younger.
I just started watching Drea. She's awesome.
Caitlin's VSG.
Drea, we definitely need to have on.
Probably everybody she's mentioning we need to get on.
I know.
So
there are not enough weeks in the year.
I have another question from, if we have time, I think we do.
Yeah.
From Indira. I was wondering the same thing, actually. Is plastic something that you might do in the future? And I'm going to add to that. Would you consider doing it in Mexico? Okay.
I would probably go for, I don't know how my husband would feel about it. But, I mean, if my skin doesn't go back, then I don't think I would be, like, 100% happy with my body. So, I don't know, it's something I'm thinking about, and I trust the doctors there, and I definitely couldn't afford to have it here. So, if that does happen, it will probably be back in the same hospital.
Oh, at a lighter me, they do. Oh, they do, because I've seen them.
They do dental. They do.
Yeah, they do the whole mommy makeover like weekend deal. Yeah, yeah.
But the only thing is, plastic surgery is so painful, and the recovery time is so long. Like people freak out whenever you say you've had your stomach cut out, but
that's nothing.
It's less invasive than having your skin cut off.
Yeah. That's what scares me. It's like that is. I mean, that was laparoscopic. That is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad Lauren's had such a good experience. I'm just trying to forget that she's like 30 years younger than me.
I'm glad she's doing so well too. Like she was so positive in her update. It made me think, okay, maybe I can do that.
Me too, for the first time, because usually everybody's like, the first week they're like, this is the worst pain of my life, and then they forget that. Like 6 weeks later, it's like having a baby. I'm like, you said that. Go back and watch your video. You said worst pain ever. Awesome. So you want to do
So-
our...
Yeah, let's do the. This is the other thing I love to do is what this has come up with. What is your favorite word?
What?
What is your favorite word?
What's my favorite word?
Yes.
The F word, probably. I'm being good tonight.
Yeah, you haven't
And-
cursed at all.
No, you haven't. You've been good.
Well,
What is
Jennifer, you're
your
freezing
least
up.
favorite?
least favorite word?
Yeah.
Okay, Liz, take over the questions.
Okay, I'm going to take over the questions because you're freezing. What's your least favorite word?
Probably the C word. But I've been able to say that a few times if I'm really pissed.
Sometimes that's people's favorite word. Sometimes it's their least favorite word. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
I don't know. Just positivity and I don't know,
What turns you off?
assholes.
Absolutely. And you sort of already said this, but what's your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Exactly. Now she finally said it. What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise? The sound of coffee being made, preferably espresso.
And she's been missing that sound lately.
K-Cup's not the same.
What sound or noise do you hate?
The sound that the dog is making right now because he wants to go outside and my husband's playing video games and wants to let him out.
I hate, my worst sound is my dog sound when she scratches. It's like so gross.
He makes like this yawning noise until we get up and let him out. It's like, Happy's been ignoring him, but he just let him out.
Yeah, I haven't taken my dog out since 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm sure she's making that sound downstairs too. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Either, like I said, working for a lighter me, working with other patients, or like I'd like to be a professional YouTuber.
Yeah, right. I've been on YouTube for 2 years, and I think I just made my first $100. Who knows that I can live off of that?
I'm always telling I'll send my husband messages. I'm like, yeah, I'm up to $5.
I know. Well, I actually, in my profession, I work with YouTube a lot, and we're doing this program with, I don't want to get too in detail with it, but like the big female YouTubers and a big brand. And I mean, they're getting paid a lot of money just to do it. I mean, a lot of money, but I guess none of us are there yet. Anyway, what profession would you not like to do?
This one.
The one you're doing now? You're so cute. If heaven, we have to pay the bills, though.
Yeah.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Like, I don't know, that everyone I love is there. Because, yeah. What would be the point in going if they're not all there?
Exactly. Awesome. So I have a lot of work to do on our upcoming schedule, but I do have a few shows next week. As I mentioned, we're going to have SJ from Saudi. I don't know who my co-host is going to be. Lindsey was supposed to co-host that show because it was going to be on June 19th, but she's going to be with Lauren in Boston, so she won't be able to do that. So my fellow co-host, let me know if you're available next Sunday to talk to SJ. We're not going to do a show on June 19th because it's Father's Day and my son's 20th birthday, and he actually agreed to spend it with me, so I won't be doing that. And June 26th is, whoops, and now I can't think of what her YouTube name used to be, but what's Amy from Australia who just had a baby? What was her YouTube name?
Is it The Real Me? Amy?
The Real Me VSG, something like that.
Yeah.
Amy from Australia is our guest. Tanya is co-hosting. I am actually going to be in New Hampshire that week, so I need to look for somebody else to host with Tanya. And
On
I'm
the
really
26th?
On the 26th, can you do that?
I could do that one. I'll let you know before we hang.
Okay, so I'm bummed not to be able to do that, but I'm happy that I'm gonna be going to New Hampshire to see my boyfriend. So
Yay.
those are the shows that I have, and then we won't be doing a show on July 3rd because it's 4th of July weekend. So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, exciting. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Liz is going to do a giveaway when we get to 1,500 subscribers, so please subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone.
We're very close. We only need 50 more, and thank you, Lindsey. It was great to get to know you more. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. And thanks for sticking with us with all these technical difficulties tonight. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Bye.